Is timing your meals around your workout and before going to bed really that important? Well, that is important. While focusing on the big picture like hitting your total daily protein and caloric requirements to build muscle or to lose fat is absolutely crucial. However, timing of the nutrients and specifically proteins, fats, and carbs will help you with optimizing the adaptive response to exercise. In this video, I will talk about how to time properly your meals around the workout and before going to sleep, and why that's really important for building muscle and or losing weight.
I know a long
Let's start with the pre-workout meal. The main function of the pre-workout meal is to fuel the workout itself and to maximize performance, since performance is what ultimately drives muscle growth or strength. And also, pre-workout meal is meant to do three things: reduce muscle glycogen depletion by consuming carbs, reduce muscle protein breakdown by consuming proteins and carbs, and reduce post-workout cortisol levels. So that's why it's important to have some carbs and protein in your body about 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. For your pre-workout meal, you want to have about 1 gram of carbs per kilogram of your body weight, and if you want, you can have with your carbs a serving of fruit, because glucose and fructose use different transporters for absorption, and that combination of carbs will provide more sustainable energy for the workout. For protein in your pre-workout meal, you want to have about 0.5 grams per kilogram of your body weight, and you want about from 0 to 20 grams of fat. If your last meal lies more than 2 hours prior to training, you want to have some liquid or easily digested carbs and proteins before your workout at about 30 minutes. If you are training fasted, however, you want to consider eating or drinking something that contains carbs and proteins during your workout, and you want to have your post-workout meal as fast as you conveniently can. So now your post-workout meal. Your post-workout meal is meant to supply the body with everything it will need to repair muscle tissue, and specifically the goal is to accomplish the following: replenish muscle glycogen that was depleted during workout, reduce muscle protein breakdown caused by exercise, increase muscle protein synthesis, reduce muscle soreness and fatigue, enhance overall recovery. Post-workout meal is very important too, and the macros for that meal can be the same as with the pre-workout meal. Also, the timing of the post-workout meal should be around 60 minutes after training. That depends on the size and timing of the pre-workout meal. And also, your pre- and post-workout meals shouldn't be separated by more than 3 to 4 hours. Now, about pre-sleep nutrition. Sleep is when your muscles are recovering and you are building a new tissue. Your muscles are not growing during training. Training is merely the stimulus, and what you are doing when you are recovering, that's what ultimately makes you jacked. And that's why it's important to have some slow digestible protein before going to sleep, because sleep is the time when you will be the most without eating again. And some are saying that casein protein is better than whey protein before going to bed, but if you will eat any kind of protein with some fats and carbs, you will make that slow digestible, and that is going to further increase muscle protein synthesis. So aim to eat a meal that contains at least 30 grams of protein, and also your pre-sleep meal is the time when you want to increase the amount of fats that you are eating, and you want to have at least 10 to 20 grams of fat, and also some carbs will help you to fall asleep easily, especially at the end of the day. You want to have at least 1 gram per kilogram of your body weight of carbs, and you want to have your pre-sleep meal ideally an hour before going to bed. And that's it for the meal timing. Again, total daily protein intake and caloric intake is far more important than timing of the meals. However, if you are an advanced or intermediate guy in the gym, timing of the meals can make a huge difference in terms of your recovery, performance, and overall muscle growth. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.